We've got another nickel box today. Let's see if we can get some of those fillers we need for the book. Hello, and welcome back to TL Treasures. Like I said in the intro, we're on nickel box number 27 of the series. We still got 8 slots left to fill in our Jefferson nickel album collection. Let's hope this is going to give us some of the finds that we're looking for. And as usual, we'll be looking for those 1930s, 40s, and 50s, buffaloes, V-nickels, varieties, errors, whatever we may come across. So let's go ahead. We'll pop the top, make sure everything's circulated, make sure we're actually going to have a good hunt. And from what I'm seeing, it looks like everything is well circulated. I don't see any enders. But like I always say, it's what's inside that counts. Now, as usual, I'll bring you back in, even when we have a find. Let's get on rolling. Roll number 1, and our first find is going to be a 1940 Philadelphia. Still on roll 1, and we've got our second find, and it's a 1958 Denver. We'll take it. Roll number 4 is going to give us our second 1958. And just like before, we've got another Denver. Still on roll 4, and we've got a 1946. And we've got a Denver. Our third find in roll 4 is going to be a 1948 Philadelphia. We'll take it. Roll 7, and we've come across our third 1958, as well as our third 58 Denver. Roll number 8, and we've got a 1957 Denver. We'll take it. Still on roll 8, and we've got our very first foreign of the box, and it's going to be from Bermuda, 1988. Roll number 9 is giving us a 1941 Philadelphia. Roll 12, and we've come across the 1955. And this is not the Philly we're looking for. We've got a Denver. We'll take it. Still on roll 12, and we've got our fourth 1958 and our fourth 58 Denver. Once again, roll 12, and we've got our first 1959 find, and that one's going to be a Denver. We'll take it. Roll 13 is giving us a 1941 Philadelphia. Roll 14 has given us our second foreign of the box. This one's going to be a Canadian, 2009. We'll take it. Still on roll 14, and we've come across another 1959, and it's a Denver. Roll 15 is giving us a 1947 Philadelphia. Roll 16, and we've got the nicest looking find of the hunt so far. Nah, just kidding. From what I can tell though, looking at this beat up coin, it is a Canadian because I can recognize that beaver. And it's a 1985. Roll 17, and we've come across the 1954 Philadelphia. Roll 18, and we've got a 1941, and it's a Philadelphia. Still on roll 18, and we've come across our oldest find of the hunt so far. We've got a 1939 second year Jefferson. And it's going to be a Philadelphia. So why don't we go ahead, throw it under the scope, and see if we got any doubling. Alright, so we're back with that 39 under the scope, looking to see if there's any signs of any doubling. And nothing on the obverse. Check the reverse right quick. And I'm going to have to say no. A little bit of damage here and there, but no doubling. Either way, it's a good find. We'll take it. Let's keep on rolling. Roll 21, and we've got a 1957 Philadelphia. Still on roll 21, and we've come across a 1952. This one's going to be a Philadelphia. We'll take it. Still on roll 21, and we've got ourselves a 1948. And that one's going to be a Denver. We have another find for roll 21, and it's going to be a 1954 Denver. We'll take it. Roll 22, and we've got ourselves a 1952 San Francisco. Let's keep on rolling. Still on roll 22, and we've come across the 1958. And just like we've been finding, we've got ourselves another Denver. Roll 23, and we've got a 1940 Philadelphia. Roll 24, and we've got a 1941 Philadelphia. Still on roll 24, and we've come across the 1953 Philadelphia. We'll take it. Halfway through the box, roll 25, and we've come across the 1940. That one's going to be a Denver. Let's keep on rolling. Still on roll 25, and we found a 1941 Philadelphia. Roll 26, and we have ourselves a 1942. Now, I don't believe this to be silver, just by the appearance of it. But we'll check the reverse. And it's not going to be. We don't have that big mint mark above the Monticello. So, either way, we can tell it's Philadelphia minted. We'll take it. Still on roll 26, and we have a 1948 Philadelphia. Roll 27 is going to give us a 1941 Denver. We'll take it. Roll 28, and we've come across the 1940. And we've got ourselves a Denver. Still on roll 28, and we've got a 1953. And that's going to be a Denver. We'll take it. Roll 30, and we've got another Bermuda foreign. This one's going to be a 1977. Still on roll 30, and we've come across the 1953 Denver. Let's keep on rolling. Once again, roll 30, and we have ourselves a 1941 San Francisco. We'll take it. Roll 31, we've got a 1953 Philadelphia. Still on roll 31, and we've got a pretty shiny Canadian here. And it's going to be a 2011. We'll take it. Still on roll 31, and we have a 1958. And it's a Denver. Roll 32 is going to give us another Canadian cent. And we've got a 1988. Roll 33 is going to give us a 1939. And it's a Philadelphia. So as usual, I'll check to see if we got any of that doubling, and if we do, I'll be sure to let you know. Still on roll 33, and we have a 1940, and that one's going to be a Philadelphia. Once again, roll 33, and we've got ourselves a 1941, and we've got a Philly. Roll 34, and we've come across the 1954. Philadelphia. Still on roll 34, and we have ourselves another 1958, and it's going to be a Denver. Roll 36, and we have another Canadian, and it's going to be a 1974. Roll 37, and we've got a 1953 Denver. We'll take it. Still on roll 37, and we've come across another Bermuda coin. 1970. It's kind of odd. This is definitely the most of these I've ever gotten in one box. Let's keep on rolling. Once again, roll 37, and we've got a 1941 Philadelphia. Still on roll 37, and we have another 1941 and another Philadelphia. Roll 38, it's giving us a 1947, and it's a Philadelphia. Roll 39, and we've come across the 1951. And that's going to be a San Francisco. That's a semi-key date, and I'm pretty sure we already have that one in the book. But this potentially could be an upgrade. We'll take it. Still on roll 39, and we've got a 1952. And that one's going to be a Philadelphia. Roll 40, and we've got a 1959. Denver. Roll 42, and we've got a 1952. Philadelphia. Roll 45 is giving us a 1952. And it's going to be a Philadelphia. Still on roll 45, and we've come across a Buffalo. Let's check for the date. We've got a 1935. It's not in terrible shape either. Let's go ahead. We'll toss that under the scope. See if we got any doubling on the reverse. Alright, we're back with that 35 Buffalo. Just checking really quickly to see if we have any doubling, and it don't look promising. It'd be pretty sweet if there was, though. Either way, we'll keep on rolling. Roll 46, and we've got a 1957 Philadelphia. Still on roll 46, and we have ourselves a 1939, and it's a Philly. So I'll go ahead and check for that doubling, and if we have it, I'll be sure to let you know. Once again, roll 46, and we have our first 2009 find, and it's going to be a Philadelphia. And like I always say, I hold on to these because they are low in mintages. Let's keep on rolling. Roll 47, and we have another 1959 and another Denver. Roll 49, we've got a 1941 Philadelphia. Still on roll 49, and we've got a 1959. And as usual, it's a Denver. Still on 49, and we've got a pretty beat up looking 1946 here. And it looks like it's going to be a Philadelphia. Now I'll go ahead, I'll still check to see if we got that DDR, and if we do, I'll let you know. Roll 50 is going to give us a nicer looking 1946. And it's a Philadelphia. So we'll go ahead, check for that DDR, and let you know. Still on roll 50, and it looks like our final find of the box is going to be a 1940 Philadelphia. Alright, well that's the end of our hunt. Let's go ahead, we'll do a recap and see what our finds were. We had 3 finds from the 1930s, all 3 being 1939 Philadelphias. As far as the 40s went, we had 26 finds in total. And when it came to the 50s, we had 30 finds. One of them being a 1951 San Francisco semi-key date. As far as our foreigns went, we had 8 finds in total, 3 of them being from Bermuda. We also ended up with one 2009 Philadelphia, and of course that 1935 Buffalo nickel. We'll take that one. So in total, our finds, we had 69. We've also got this small little stack here that may or may not be possible upgrades. I don't think we're going to have any fillers, but we may have an upgrade or two. Let's go ahead, compare our finds to the album, and we'll be right back. Okay, after comparing our finds to the album, we had no fillers like we suspected, but we did have 3 upgrades. We'll be upgrading that 1981 Philadelphia, as well as the 1963 Philadelphia, And of course, just like I thought we would, we'll be upgrading that 1951 San Francisco. Now, I thought we'd have a few more upgrades, especially where we had such a big quantity, but quantity doesn't always equal quality. So if you like this video, go ahead, give that thumbs up, and if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.